Howdy. So I have some two movies normally in this channel, but sometimes I like to spice it up a notch, and now we are doing just that because it's white to play and checkmate in three moves and not two. So this is three moves, but as you see, not many pieces involved here, so I don't think it's particularly much more harder than a two mover. The black pawn don't do that wrong. This is going in this direction. So, white to play, checkmate in three moves, and now you can pause the video and see if you can solve this on your own. Go ahead. Okay, welcome back. So, how did you do? Did you manage to see it? Let's have a look. Okay, so we only have two pieces, a king and a rook. What happens if we move our king here? We are actually threatening checkmate here, which means he has to move the king. He cannot move the pawn, and the king has to come up here. So we didn't really achieve anything by this. Now we really have to go back and threaten checkmate again, but then he goes back, and then obviously it's pointless of doing this. So we don't have any better place to move our king to either. Well, we can look at this, by the way. And the king will then come to b7 for black. And what can we do? Well, we can give a check. He's going to escape, and this is going to be checkmate in many moves. So we have to move the rook somewhere. Give a check right away. Could be interesting. This will be, I would say, the normal thing to do in a game because it's going to be checkmate in four moves in total. Like this, we block the king, force him back, and then checkmate. And we're happy to checkmate in four moves. But since this is a puzzle and we're asking for checkmate in three moves, we like to solve puzzles, don't we? Okay, so we cannot start with a check here. Can we do some other move? Can we attack the pawn like this? Well, it will be checkmate in three moves in total unless black goes to b8 with his king. Now it's going to be the same as we looked at before, like this. And we block, and then we come back. We'll checkmate here next move in d8, but this is four moves in total. And there's no point in grabbing this. He can escape. Actually, can go to a8. It's going to be the best to really prolong as long as possible. So no, let's look at something else. Can we perhaps take our rook down to e8? Now black cannot move his king because it will be checkmate in the next move. Instead, he will move the pawn. But when he does that, we really don't have anything that we are threatening here. So this pointless move seems not the right way to go either. Okay, so what are we looking at then? Well, we looked at many variations where black can escape here, and then we force him back. So what we want to do is to stop him from coming to c8 on black's second move. And the best way to do that, the only way to do that and still have a checkmate in three moves, is the key move, which is rook to c2. Now, if black comes down here, we simply grab this pawn. He cannot come here. Instead, it has to go into the corner, and this is checkmate in three moves. So, and more, let's look at other variations. If the king moves up here, well, it's going to be checkmate right away, so don't have looked at that. If he comes to a8, now we cannot grab this because he will jump out to b8. We have to find something else. Can you see it? Yes, we move our king to c7, and now the king is really blocked. It's going to be a checkmate on a2 the next move, regardless of what black does. It can move either pawn or king, doesn't matter. Rook a2 will be a checkmate. So, last thing to look at, if black plays b5, now what do we do? Well, I think you see it. Again, it's king c7. Even though he can escape here, his own pawn is blocking him, so this is still a checkmate. And actually, whatever he does after king c7, we will play rook to a2 checkmate in the next move. So that's how you solve this. You find a nice little subtle move, I would say, rook c2. just to take control over the C file, and then we're going to checkmate total E in 3 moves. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you again tomorrow for something else. Bye bye till then.